Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to WRESTLEEN episode 4. Today's episode is all about the TNA NXT deal. Because honestly, I got some issues with it. I can see some of the glaring issues with it. You know, there's quite a few of them, honestly. I don't even know where to start, but I guess I'll start with the TNA Championship being given to a NXT wrestler. You know, the fact that rather than give it to Mike Santana, who is one of their bigger names, or just drop it to any TNA wrestler to build up a new star for their company, they decided to give it to Trick Williams, of all people.
That's right. Trick Williams.
Yeah. Trick Williams. Trick, I have no talent and was a hype... Well, I can't say he has no talent, but I can say he is not as good as the man he was hyping up, Carmelo Hayes.
Yep.
I can't say anybody in WWE has no talent, but Trick Williams is not the first pick I'd think when I hear TNA champion from WWE, or TNA champion at all in general. You know,
The one question that I have is why would TNA ever agree to that?
money. Just straight up, that is the only reason I can think is money. I don't know what kind of money they're making from this deal, or what WWE supplies them that they can't get from any other place.
What is the difference then with Bret Hart's contract coming to an end and him taking the WWF Championship to WCW, or CM Punk's contract coming up and him leaving WWE with the WWE Championship to a wrestler from what's being pushed as developmental, going to a rival company and beating their champion?
Well, simple. It's not the WWE belt appearing anywhere else. Trick Williams, as far as they see him, is a rookie. Because that's the real issue here, is that all the NXT talent is rookies. So their rookie, the guy that they think is not good enough, has made it to a level where he is better than TNA. That's kind of what they're saying, is that our rookies are better than TNA. That's at least how I see it.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
No sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
How are TNA's rating since this partnership started?
Apparently they're a lot better, and by a lot better I mean they went from 90,000 viewers to like 130,000, which is a pretty significant increase for just a TV deal. But honestly, that's not really something I care about when you're still not even in AEW levels of ratings.
And it started with Trick Williams.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went on to
JC Jane.
JC Jane beating Slamovich.
Yep. Masha Slamovich, a woman who has had hundreds. She usually wrestles like 100 or 150 matches in a year. You know, always out there in indie shows, a workhorse in every sense of the word.
Faced stiff competition
from NXT.
Kept the belt. Mm-hmm. Kept the championship against TNA talent.
TNA talent.
Who loses it?
Yep.
To JC Jane out of all people.
Yeah. I have seen Masha Slamovich go toe-to-toe with some of the hardest competitors out there, out in the indies and in TNA, just to lose it to what WWE sees as a rookie. Because if they didn't push JC Jane as a rookie, I wouldn't have as big of an issue with it. Because at least then it'd be, oh, you're a main roster talent.
If JC Jane was TNA talent,
yeah, it'd be great.
I would not be talking about this.
But the fact that she's developmental.
Rival company.
A rival company's developmental.
And pretty much beats
your
champion.
Yes.
The guy that you were going after. The guy that you were promoting.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Joe Hendry.
Yeah. He beat Joe Hendry. Has Joe Hendry been the same since?
No.
Let's look at what Joe Hendry's WWE careers look like. Lost the Rumble.
He's got eliminated. Like he was all hype. The hype's over.
Yeah. Got beat at WrestleMania by Randy. Like he was nothing. Mocked by Randy Orton, too, for all his stuff. Then lost to Trick Williams. Then lost to Trick Williams. Then lost to Trick Williams, I believe, a third time. and is now no longer title contender. I don't even know where Joe Hendry's at, honestly. It just seems like he's not there. He's gone.
I think the same thing is going to happen when they take Big Ingo's championship and give it to a WWE talent.
I think straight up the AAA deal is going to go the same way the TNA one has, which is your wrestlers are nothing. Our wrestlers are better.
We are going to promote our talent in your promotion.
Look, Pagano and Psycho Clown had a street fight. Pagano, deathmatch wrestler, hardcore icon, and nothing. Fake barbed wire, because that's what that is. Fake barbed wire. Fake. You're watering down the product. Pimpinella Escarlata went out there, entered into that thing, the Rumble for the Cup, and Triple H looked disgusted. He looked like he had just, I don't even know what happened, like a sewage pipe burst.
Triple H that was out there caught in what should have been TVMA promos alongside Hickenbottom. Looks disgusting now in year 2025.
Yeah, and it's not like anything TVMA was going on. Pimpinella Escarlata got into that ring, did what she normally does, and the fans loved it.
Was mad that he didn't get the kiss.
I think so, because he looked purely disgusted. And Nick Khan looked like he could not stand what he was seeing. Like, he was bored. He was tired. He wanted to go home.
You made a deal with this.
Yeah, you worked there. You bought this promotion. Because that's what it is. You bought AAA. Said, we're not going to change a single thing. And then walked down there, mean-mugged the wrestlers, disgusted in them, hated everything you saw. And now I can guarantee you everything is getting wiped squeaky clean.
Yep, you won their fan base.
You know the first thing that they changed?
To promote your product.
That I noticed?
What?
Where's that 6-sided ring?
Go ahead.
Where's that ring? I get that the wrestlers may not like wrestling on it, that it hurts a lot. But that's been a big part of AAA for a while. And just for it to be gone with no explanation, no nothing, it kind of ruins it. It don't look like AAA anymore.
That's because it's not.
It's not. It's WWE Mexico. It's our Mexican brand of wrestling.
Yeah.
It's great.
What is next?
What is next? Seth?
We got TNA. We got AAA. What other promotion are we going to have a partnership with so we can promote our talent on?
I could tell you there's 3 promotions. GCW, WXW, which is in Germany, and Pro Wrestling No. They're going to take... I'm hearing rumors. This is not confirmed, of course, but I have been hearing rumors for years of an NXT Japan and a new NXT Europe. And I think that those are their candidates. And then GCW is just a filter. You feed us young talent. We give you money. You can keep running as long as you feed us talent. That's what I think it is. Because, look, they already have the WWE
like a farming system.
Yes. The WWE ID is the farming system. It's the start to it. It's like in Minecraft when you build your first farm, your basic farm, so you could start working on building the bigger, better farm. That's what it is. That is the basic farm. Now they're going to start thinking, okay, we have AAA, which I've heard people say is going to become NXT Mexico. So that way we can filter in young talent from Mexico and take them away from CMLL and take them into our company. NXT Japan, which would be Pro Wrestling Noise, we're going to take young talent from Japan and keep them away from New Japan Pro Wrestling. And then WXW, we take wrestlers from Europe and we keep them away from Rev Pro, and we take all that, mix it into WWE, and we end up with foreign talent getting 0 opportunities because they're not American.
Problem is, no fan out there seem to really care about what's going on.
They don't.
With NXT or AAA.
Yeah.
Meaning, you could bring talent from TNA to NXT, and the fans don't care.
They don't. Because that's the issue at the end of the day.
When NXT talent goes over to TNA, fans over at TNA react to NXT talent going over.
Yes.
But now when it's the other way around.
Yeah.
The same thing is going to happen with Mexico. You take WWE talent to Mexico, there's going to be a reaction from the crowd, from the fans, from the people.
Yes.
But when they come over to WWE, there's not going to be no reaction unless it's Mr. Iguana sitting up front.
Because they like Mr. Iguana. Because, he's Mr. Iguana. He's marketable. That's the issue at the end of the day, is that WWE seems to not believe that the TNA or the AAA people are as marketable as their talent. And it makes it seem like such an unbalanced trade. Because, really, what publicly that we know of does TNA get out of this deal? What do they get? Their champions are beaten. They look weak. There's no focus on TNA. NXT TV goes on without TNA
Maybe
people.
the promise of a better TV deal, better revenue.
That is? Yeah.
More exposure, yeah, but it comes at a price.
It comes at the price of killing any and all feeling that TNA had.
Who has benefited from this deal, talent-wise? Who out there has really gained any type of momentum, recognition, anything? Because Trick Williams is currently walking around with the TNA championship, but this has done nothing to help Trick Williams out. He's still down in NXT. He's not getting any better in the ring.
Yep.
So what is it doing for him? What is it doing for JC Jane since she beat Slamovich? It's not doing anything for her.
Well, JC Jane has one thing.
People don't care.
She's being actually put out there.
Being put out there doesn't mean
it doesn't mean anything happening.
Doesn't mean you're doing anything big.
But she's getting away from the curse that all of the WWE Women's Champions have to face, which is backstage. You know a thing, Julia won that belt. Apparently she's wrestled one match since. It's been like 2 months, and she wrestled one match, and has just been seen sitting backstage.
This WWE is nothing like it used to be.
It's nothing like a wrestling company.
It's all about money now.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about partnerships now.
Yep.
It's long term.
That's just it. Ain't no long term storytelling. It's just long.
Product is gonna suffer, but who cares? We have 10 million more fans.
Yep.
Looking at our shows and pay-per-views.
Yep.
You know, like every week and every month that we've ever had. So the company is winning.
Yeah.
In that sense.
But the talent is losing.
But the talent is looking as mediocre as Sami Zayn looks.
Yeah.
It's bad.
What is it? I think that this is a part of WWE's plan. You notice how WWE has always tried to brainwash people into believing that they created wrestling? That wrestling wasn't a big industry until Vince McMahon took over and obviously made it a big thing and took it out of your usual location of a bar or a club. Now it's in arenas and it's all over the globe. This is part of. They're trying to make people think that TNA is the second biggest company.
In a way, I would agree with that. There's WWE, and then there's absolutely nobody else.
That's what they want to put. That's what they want to put out there.
That's the sad reality.
Look at it.
That's why they are where they are.
Yep.
That's why they haven't been able to reach WWE levels or even catch up. AEW thinks, for whatever reason, that they are the second biggest wrestling promotion, that they're right behind WWE, but they're not as bad as
they're
WWE.
Not right behind, but they are the second.
Is right now.
Yeah, they are still light years away.
AEW is nowhere near them with that roster.
They should be way above them, but
they're putting out the better matches. They have the better talent.
Yep.
The better pay-per-views.
Yep.
The better weekly shows, yet they're nowhere
in that gravitational pull
radar.
Yep.
They're not even in the same conversation.
Yes.
And that's all Tony Khan. Tony Khan is a fan.
Yes.
But he does not know how to run a wrestling business.
And going back to what I was saying about
one sec. who had somebody that knows the business. Who I have no idea. Nobody comes.
Yeah, because nobody wants to.
Start thinking.
Yeah. Nobody wants that
probably
job. They
will
want
come
they
up
want the
with
job in the
someone,
federation.
You know, with that impact,
Mm-hmm.
that will pretty much elevate the AEW product, which is pretty good. You know, especially with that roster they have. I can't mention it enough. They will get WWE's full attention.
Yeah.
And WWE will have no choice but to push back.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll get desperate.
Yeah.
And last time they got desperate was when WCW was putting pressure on them. So there came a point where WCW, although they were not using them, you know, the way they could have, I give it to WWE there. They had a roster similar,
Mm-hmm.
if not superior, to the roster that WWE had.
Mm-hmm.
WWE's problem,
Yeah.
put everyone in NWO.
Yep.
You split the NWO, pretty much made a different set.
Yeah. And then WCW became basically just NWO show. And that led to its
that
downfall.
eventually ended up hurting the product.
Yeah.
You focused so much on the NWO, not enough on WCW. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the talent when they were wrestling for WCW, they were great.
Yes.
Once they joined the NWO, they were all wrestling the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with interference,
Yep.
cheating,
Yep.
you know, gang attacks.
Ref distraction.
Yeah, it became too much of the same.
Yeah.
Like what happened the other night on Dynamite.
Yeah, the time-minute draw.
Tony Khan got away from that for a couple months, and he
then
just
immediately
couldn't help
right back to
himself. He
time
brought
limit
it
draw.
back. Time limit draws.
Oh, it's going to be fun on a Forbidden Door.
And
Oh, I hope
the
not.
unnecessary blading.
Yeah.
When he does it on
Yeah.
matches where it is not required.
Where it doesn't
You know?
make an impact. Because that's the whole reason of blading. Blading is to make an impact in the match. Let's look. Gunther vs. Phil. Gunther did his job there. He bladed in a point of the match.
Why would you blade?
Yeah, for a
You didn't get
bump
hit
on the
with a
table.
chair.
Yeah. If you would have gotten hit with a chair and bladed, okay. But you fell...
More believable.
Yes, it's more
You know?
believable. But...
So those that were looking away,
Mm-hmm.
you know, for a moment,
Yeah.
and they saw when this guy grabbed the chair
Mm-hmm.
and went to reach for their bowl of popcorn and
Yeah.
took their eye off the TV for a second.
And then they see
grab a
Gunther come
handful
up.
and,
Yeah.
Oh man, he busted him with the chair.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Gunther, when he bladed, he did a good job because it was at a point in the match where that
It was
added,
terrible.
It added impact to it.
It was supposed to be your nose. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were bleeding from high above
forehead,
your
dude.
forehead. Like you
He done Hogan did.
Did you blade your hairline or
Yeah.
what the hell, man?
He tried to give himself a hairline.
Yeah, it's like
What is it though? It added impact to it. Gunther finally saw something that he's never seen before. He got busted. And
he didn't get busted. He bladed.
Yeah, I know.
He busted himself.
But I'm using it as the story context. He got busted. CM Punk finally hurt him after dog walking CM Punk the entire match. He bodied him. He treated him like a rag doll and just yeeted him around that ring. After all that, CM Punk finally hurt him. That was the impact. That was the story they were telling. That's the whole reason for the blading. That's a good reason. Brody King gets hit by Stokely Hathaway and blades.
The one that should have been busted is Stokely. Why are you out there stinking up that match? It's bad enough that FTR is out there with Brody King.
You could have just stopped at the
And-
FTR's out there and Bandito.
And Bandito, no.
You could have just stopped
It's
at that.
awful.
It's bad enough that FTR's out there. FTR has to be one of the worst tag teams of all time.
They're good, but they are so boring.
They are the most boring
Somehow,
tag team of
the
all
one
time.
with the mustache, the bald-headed one, is
Yeah.
better than the other one.
FTR bald and
Somehow.
FTR gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Pretty much.
basically the best way to talk about
Like,
them.
why can't it be the Young Bucks versus the Hurt Syndicate? That makes more sense.
Edge and Christian versus the Hurt Syndicate.
Edge and Christian
It's just
versus the Hurt
they should have
Syndicate.
built that as WWE like 2004. FTR. I mean, not FTR.
Yeah.
I think the Hurt Syndicate versus Edge and Christian. There's Cope. It's a terrible name. I'll say AEW's roster's missing Janela. Needs Janela. Needs a little bit more Janela. You could have Janela.
It is so bad.
You could have Janela versus Jericho. Oh man, that sounds like a sin. That is awful.
When you mess up, I mean, the match was not good.
The
But
FTR
that made it worse.
Yeah. And then the time limit draw. That was a 30-minute match that should have been 5 minutes at best.
Exactly. It's like when the bloodline's out there, you can expect interference.
Yes. When
The
FTR's
judgment's out there, you can
mid.
expect interference.
Yeah.
Every now and again,
Mhm.
you can expect a time limit draw, especially on
AEW.
more marquee matches.
Yeah.
In AEW from Tony Khan.
And now I'm scared for Zack Sabre Jr. versus Nigel McGuinness. I'm not watching a 60-minute Zack Sabre Jr. match. I like Zack Sabre Jr. I think he's great. Yeah, but just for it to end. Yeah, that'd be horrible.
And a time limit draw, sorry.
Yeah. That'd be horrible. They should do that for a thing for the cage match.
It's bad.
Time of a draw.
Tony Khan does not know what he's doing. He's there playing the part,
Yes.
but he doesn't understand the part. What are you going to do if WWE decides they want to go
TV14?
TV14, they want to go backwards, they want to break all types of rules. It's
You know what TV14 is?
It's no longer going to be what it is. Intergender, cursing, violence, going off scripts.
Yep.
AEW's in trouble.
I think that starts September 20th at WrestlePalooza. WWE should pay us for ads.
And
Come watch this terrible
should pay us
pay-per-view.
to come up with ideas other than the constant blading and the constant time limit draw.
Oh, I got my first idea. That cage match. All those 5 people, all 10 of them, each of them are going to blade. They're going to start the match off. Hogan, blatant blading. That's what's going to happen. That's
They're
how
going
it's
to
going
blade on the way into the ring.
Yeah. They're going to all blade in their entrance thing. Get the Junkasai, the razor boards. There. It's a blading match, dude. Have Tony Khan go there, zip tie razor blades to the cage.
It's
great.
like you should be taking advantage
Of that roster.
WWE because WWE is focused on making money,
Yes.
but they're also have their eye on TNA.
Yeah.
Now they have their eye on AAA.
Yeah.
They're not
Focused on the prize.
on anything else that's going on outside of their bubble.
And that reminds me of a thing of what I was saying with the whole WWE brainwashing people. It's like they're getting what they want out of this. AEW's not really doing much right now to take on WWE, and WWE's sitting there trying to push TNA as the second biggest company.
2 women that they were pushing. I'm not going
Rhea
to call them
Ripley,
top
Liv
women
Morgan.
now.
Because they're not really the top of the women's division.
One is injured.
And the other one's being cooled
has been
off.
in very questionable matches, taking
Very questionable losses.
questionable losses. And why? Look at the 2 top women in AEW.
Yeah.
Look at WWE's
Men's
champion.
division. Yeah, they're champion.
There's
Cody Rhodes.
Stardust again. The first time around was bad.
Dashing Cody
This
Rhodes.
time, it's gonna be worse. Look at who AEW has as champion now.
Hangman.
Look who they had prior.
Mid.
Right?
John Mid.
In Moxley.
Mid.
He played it perfect. You didn't see that belt the whole time.
Moxley's
He played
great,
it perfect.
but that title reign was
Go
mid.
back to the prior champion that WWE had, Cena.
Because we can go back. We can go back 3 for WWE if they want.
Oh,
Cody.
3? Cody. Go
Cody,
4,
Cena,
Roman.
Cody, Roman. Roman.
See what I'm saying?
Before that, it was Brock. So it's even worse. Yeah, let's go. The past 5 champions in WWE have all been garbage.
It's the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
The bloodline should have been broken up
3 years ago.
years ago.
at best
they're
3.
Still
yes, they're still
using it.
kicking somehow, and they just drag Sami Zayn back into it. I feel like WWE hasn't progressed in 3 years. It's been horrible.
And it's a problem when you have to make partnerships with other companies.
Yeah, but you can't actually use any of your
buy
talent.
other companies to try to promote your brand and your talent there. Why not? You have this partnership with TNA, run TNA. You bought AAA, run AAA with their respective
Rosters.
roster. You don't want to do that because it's not to promote other companies' talent. It's to promote your own talent.
And they're not even using their main roster people. That's the real issue here. It's not even the main roster people.
The main roster, the majority are proven.
Yeah.
They've been out there. They've done something. Somebody knows
proven. Chad Gable.
I'm assuming
proven.
He's been there long enough.
Shorty G.
He's been there long enough.
Second to Jason Jordan.
You know, we know Chad Gable, so we're good. Carmelo Hayes, he's not proven.
Yeah. Then throw Carmelo Hayes over to TNA and let him fight Leon Slater.
Over a year now, up in main roster.
What has he done? Well, now he's part of a team. Mellow Miz.
It's not good.
They're abusing poor Miz.
He looks worse down here than he did down in in NXT.
We want to talk worse than when they were before.
Problem.
Motor City Machine Guns just took a pinfall loss to The Miz. I like The Miz. I'm a Miz fan. Why is Miz pinning Chris Sabin?
Come over to WWE, especially this late in their career. No. It's the other way around.
Yeah.
Older talent seem to go and do good.
In WWE?
In AEW.
In AEW? Yeah.
CM Punk.
Christian.
Jericho.
Christian's
Jericho's
good.
like 1,000 years old. And he's been, how many times he's been champion down there?
Jericho?
Yeah.
I believe 1. Yeah. And he was the first. If I open up a wrestling company and my first champion is Chris Jericho, I close it down the very next day.
Not Prime Jericho.
Yeah. Old coot, washed, nasty looking. Looks like Mr. Krabs without his shell. Like disgusting, nasty patty, flabby Chris Jericho. Worse than Eddie Guerrero. Man of 1,004 holds, yet he only does 1. Can't even hit his lion tamer.
And
can't hit the moonsault or anything. Terrible new finisher of the Judas Effect elbow. I could go on for days about how bad Jericho is.
Jericho wrestles now as bad as he looks.
Jericho always
just
wrestled.
Like Sami Zayn.
I did not like Jericho ever, but I'll take Sami Zayn. I'll take Janela. I'll take the Sandman. I'll take Too Cold Scorpio. I'll take Ahmed Johnson. You give me Bastion Booger. You give me the Headbangers. I'll take anybody over Chris Jericho.
Yeah, he's that bad now.
Yeah, it is that awful. Chris Jericho has to be the worst wrestler AEW has ever had, and the worst wrestler currently. Terrible. But that's the issue.
Another thing. This has to be addressed. Why is Daniel Bryan back on TV?
It wasn't the final countdown, apparently.
You're retired.
He's got 1 more left in him.
You come back.
You give him to Moxley.
And you come back to put Daniel Garcia over. What is Daniel Garcia beating you gonna do for Daniel Garcia, considering you've been retired for a year now?
Yeah, because I'm hearing rumors
stay away long enough.
No,
you're not a champion.
Because I'm hearing rumors of him.
You're not a big name.
Fighting Daniel Garcia.
What is Daniel Garcia beating you going to do for Daniel Garcia? How about this? How about you
might get him off Collision
on commentary? Fire Excalibur.
Yes.
Fire Taz for sleeping on the JOB.
Yes.
Slap Shivani across the face.
And put Nigel McGuinness there for being great.
Put Nigel McGuinness there. And put Daniel Garcia versus Hangman.
I'll take that, yeah. Race Excalibur, garbage scrub. I just want to complain about Excalibur.
Daniel Garcia can beat Hangman.
He gets an eternal contract for AEW.
Something there. Because look who he had to beat to become champion. But beating Daniel Bryan.
Who is Daniel Bryan? It's Bryan Danielson.
Ryan Danielson's worse than Daniel Bryan. That's what's bad.
Bryan Danielson's great. Did you see what he did in Ring of Honor 20 years ago?
That does not matter to me. I don't care what happened back then.
Did you see what
This is
Daniel
what I'm
Garcia
seeing
did
now.
20 years ago?
Especially
No, you're not Daniel Garcia. No, the same
when
thing?
you're in the big company, when you claim, AEW is where you want to be.
Mm-hmm. Where
Well,
the
you're
best
happy.
wrestle.
Where the best
big
wrestlers.
boys play.
Not having it.
AEW should do the same thing WCW did. Let Kevin Nash book for a year.
Is bad with that roster that you have. Not only WWE top executives,
Mm-hmm.
not only the talent,
Yes.
but the board of directors and ownership, the
Mhm.
whole group should tune in every Wednesday
Yes.
to see what Dynamite is doing.
It-
With that roster that you have, ain't nobody paying attention to what's going on there.
Yeah.
Because they know Tony Khan knows nothing about
Mhm.
booking
And then they
Or
know
run-
that
or
bleeding's
running,
coming,
or
dude.
wrestling company.
Yeah.
They only check the next day in the morning to see how the ratings are.
Yeah, the rating. And then they complain. Oh, AEW's doing terrible in the ratings. WWE and NXT beat them out. And it's like, come on. NXT beat them out, but what's the better product? What would you actually rather watch? Because I don't want to hear for a single second, well, I'd rather watch NXT. I'd rather watch Trick Williams go deliver the worst promo I've ever heard since
I'd
Kevin
rather
Nash grabbed the
watch
mic.
People that can wrestle than someone that it is awful to watch. It's painful to watch Trick Williams.
I'd watch Raven read a
People
Dr.
say-
Seuss book before I watch Trick Williams do a promo.
Me too. They'll say, "Oh, he's getting better. Oh, he's just starting out." I don't want to hear any.
He's just starting. It's been 5 years. If you are this, I know that 5 years ain't a long time. Like if we go all together in wrestling careers, because Perez has been wrestling for like 10 at this point. But if in 5 years you haven't improved once, there's nothing improving. If anything, you've just started
Trick
copying
Williams
Booker T.
is a force. You are
Why
forcing
would
him,
you
and
copy
you're forcing
Booker T?
him fast and early.
Mm-hmm.
That's desperation.
Yeah.
Why are your three best guys that you have currently on the NXT roster? Why are they still down in NXT?
Why are they in their 30s?
All ego.
Yep, Ethan Page. Ricky Stanks.
Ricky Saints.
Ricky Stanks.
Lexus King. Why are they still down there?
Ricky Stanks.
They're
and
not
Pillman
doing
Jr.
anything major down there. Why are they not up on main roster?
Give Lexus King Brian Pillman's gimmick.
Wouldn't it make more sense if you want to make NXT a powerhouse like Hobbs? Why not send a lot of this
Send Seth down
main
Seth quietly
main
retire.
roster talent that you have doing nothing?
Send main event Jey Uso down there to go
Okay.
main event stand
Yeah.
and deliver.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Jimmy
do that.
Jimmy Uso's not doing anything. Send
Jimmy
him down
Uso's
there.
taking 9 months off.
Send him down there.
I didn't know Jimmy Uso was pregnant himself. Taking 9 months. You get in that ring and you wrestle with your less
The
talented brother.
bloodline. Send him down there.
You should ship Sol Sokoa. I don't know where.
What is
Ship him
the
to Bombay,
Judgment Day
Michigan.
doing? Judgment Day's not doing anything. Excuse me.
The All Rise for the Rockstar.
Send them all down to NXT and only keep Dominic on Raw.
I want them to send Damian Priest down to AAA to go get bodied by Macias.
That will be a
To
great
get
match.
beaten by a better Puerto Rican wrestler, have him beat some talent and some self-respect into him, and then have Priest go grab Triple H by the collar and tell him, "Give me that title."
Yeah, there you go.
Something like that. Priest just needs a different attitude. I think that's the thing is that Priest is kind of
He's
content.
Big but soft.
Yeah, he's content with where he's at. Oh, I made it to WWE. I was a world champion already. Backhand Triple H across the face. Hit him with the South of Heaven, which is a great name for the move. Hit him with the South of Heaven, and then tell him, "You're giving me Cody's title,
Yeah.
or I'll do a second one, and then I'll hit Stephanie with a South of Heaven."
The lisp out of Cody. You
You
know?
got the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, who's going to do that himself, come back as one of those Star Wars ghosts and backhand Cody a couple times. Why are you so bad at wrestling?
Goldust was better.
Yeah, Goldust was better. Son, I'm disowning you. I take Kevin Steen. That's what's going to happen.
Racist Steve.
Yeah, racist Steve.
It'll be Kevin Rhodes.
Racist Rhodes?
Or Kevin Runnels.
No, he'd be Kevin Rhodes, because Cody's Cody Runnels.
Okay.
Dusty was Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, so it'll be Kevin Rhodes.
Yeah, Kevin Rhodes. The racist Kevin Rhodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you know, that's not even getting into the talent that is left TNA with that WWE deal. Jordan Grace now in WWE, not talent that's left WWE, talent that's left TNA with that WWE deal. Jordan Grace in WWE. Joe Hendry sneaking his way over to WWE, scooching his cheeks across the carpet like a dog, trying to get into WWE. You got the Motor City mid-sheen guns, because man, are they mid right now? You know, you
walking weapon going AEW.
Josh Alexander in AEW. Speedball in AEW. Callahan went, nah, man, I ain't doing this anymore. Retired. They're missing a lot of talent. Trent the 7th disappeared. He turned into Trent the 9th Mark Davis over there and just disappeared. Kushida went to New Japan. Yeah. Kevin Knight stopped working for TNA and just went over to AEW. You're missing a lot of talent. A lot. And what do you have under you? You have a washed up Moose mid right now. I could give Moose mid right now.
No.
How you lose to Obafemi?
How you lose a match against Trick Williams?
Oh, you think Moose ain't gonna do that? Moose got to fight. Moose lost.
That's what I'm saying.
Moose lost to Trick Williams.
That's what I'm saying.
Mid Moose over. I think Moose is over pushed. Anyways, I think Moose is not as good as they use him as. Eddie Edwards is better. Brian Myers is also better than Moose. But Moose is overutilized and yet still out there. Why is he still out there? I don't want to see Moose out there. I want Moose to retire today. Right now. Gone. No, you're not good. Why did you win that TNA title like 5 times? They had better talent.
I got 2 more times.
Ace Austin. EY. Speaking of Ace Austin's in AEW. Ace Austin was better. EY's better. Trey Miguel's better. Macklin's better. Macklin held it for like a month and then got bodied. And all I've seen Macklin do since is lose. Mance. I think Jake something. Cody Deaner. I'll just name him better talent.
Ultimately, this doesn't only hurt the product, but it hurts WWE in the long run also. Because you are all over the place. Mm-hmm. You're not centralized. You're not focused.
Yeah. You're looking at everything, but you're not looking at the big picture.
That's because there is no big picture, because the company that claims to be a threat is now being run by somebody that knows about the business. It's somebody playing to know the business. Got nothing to worry about that. I mean, it's Triple H. Out of all people,
Triple H
running.
You know,
WWE.
I didn't like Pipina La Escarlata. I don't like the gimmick. I didn't get that kiss.
Yeah, you don't like the Exoticos.
I don't like the Exoticos. I'm gonna go home and watch a Psychosis match.
WCW, right?
WCW, of course. Where I was terrorizing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire Clark Connors.
You don't have him. You gotta have him.
I'm gonna have him and then fire him. What is it? You know, and if we're going, you know, just issues in general with the TNA deal, is that NXT seems to take priority on TNA. NXT is NXT. TNA is NXT-NA. You have TNA talent.
Triple H is gonna be what?
NX Triple A W. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be Triple A WWE.
Yeah,
that's what it is. But yeah, the NXT talent takes priority on TNA. Tell me why I have to see more NXT talent down in TNA than TNA talent on NXT. It's not a deal if it doesn't feel equal.
It is not equal.
It's not
you
whatsoever.
Get what we give you.
It's 10-90.
And we take what we want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We get 90%, you get 10%.
And that 10% is money.
That 10% is the stench.
Is exposure.
That 10%, that 10% is that, you know, the like liquid fart spray. That's what WWE towards TNA. There, you get the stench.
You're back.
Yeah, the back. I
beast.
tell you, back. Yeah, but you know, the TNA talent doesn't feel special on NXT. It's like you see Ash by Elegance out there, and it's like they're trying their hardest to not laugh at you and call you Dana Brooke. Masha Slamovich is out there looking like she's not important at all. Looking like she wrestles 5 times in a year, like Roman Reigns does.
Yep.
Roman wrestled 6 times last year, and people still call him, oh, he's the greatest of all time. Roman don't even show up to work half the time.
Roman's terrible.
Roman's standing there in, like, you know, the like outfit Squidward wears to sleep with the nightcap. That's what he's standing. I gotta work.
Squidward wears a nightgown
Yeah.
to sleep.
Roman wears a nightgown, goes to WWE. Do I have to work today, or can I just sleep?
But
He's like
weird.
a thing.
Squidward walks around with a t-shirt.
Yes.
No pants.
Yes. But he wears a nightgown.
Bald head.
Yes.
But where's
No, he's got stubble on his head.
Stubbles.
Yeah. You can see they draw it.
3.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Not even enough for a comb over.
Mermaid Man.
Yeah. And but you wear a long gown
Yeah.
to sleep? Like,
Yes.
I don't get that.
He wears a hat.
Put some pants on, Squidward.
Nah. Squidward's squid cheeks are out.
All day. You
Squid-
work at a restaurant
Yeah. He's got
with no
cheeks.
pants on.
Cheeks hanging out in the cashier area.
Mr. Krabs wears pants. SpongeBob
Yeah,
wears pants.
everybody
of
else wears
course.
pants, but Squidward doesn't.
Patrick wears pants.
Yeah, he wears shorts. And then he
Yeah.
ripped them off in the
Yeah.
movie and had the flag between his butt cheeks.
Where it belongs.
How
How the hell
to
do we go from wrestling
SpongeBob.
mainly Squidward? But,
Hey, Squidward.
yeah.
You like WWE, don't you, Squidward? You like bad wrestling, don't you, Squidward?
Yep, that's what it is.
Terrible wrestling, yeah.
Bad wrestling.
Stank wrestling. WWE should hire us. I got the number 1 advertisement. Come watch this terrible garbage, like the worst paper you've ever seen, WrestlePalooza, or as I like to call Wrestle Poopooza.
Yeah, how
It's terrible.
did they go from
How'd they go from
good
stank to stank?
days? Not even the good old days, but the
The
good days.
good old days was like the
Man,
80s.
you look forward to a Royal Rumble, WrestleMania,
Yeah.
SummerSlam.
And now I look forward to
you don't
not
look
watching them.
forward to anything. It is so
I'm
predictable.
celebrating a thing.
2 nights for miserable 10 matches?
Yeah.
Maybe 12 matches if you're lucky. And out of those 12 matches, you'll be surprised in 2-night event if 4 of them are good.
Yeah. So I was
So
shocked.
You're gonna
I
get
was shocked
2
to
a
get a
night.
30-minute match on
you know,
SummerSlam.
And it's like,
And then they ruined it at the end with Brock.
what happened? You guys lost your
Garbage
way. You guys
Brock.
lost your vision. You guys are a fucking ship without a captain.
You lost the passion. I think
Okay.
that's the thing. Is there any
What is
passion in
AEW?
WWE? Passion filled.
They don't have a captain either.
Yeah, but they got passion, and that's what they're running off of. I think that's the big issue with AEW in the end, is that none of the wrestlers seem to actually want that world title because it's more stress than they
Tell you
want.
one thing.
It's passion.
Real talk. AEW is still out there
Mhm.
because WWE wants them to
Yes.
be out there.
Yes.
If WWE wanted them gone, they would have blown them out of the water.
Yes, I think so.
Yet AEW's not taking advantage.
Yes. I think the issue is that WWE wants them out there just so they can have their name in the news.
Yeah.
Because what makes for a
Because
better headline?
it is like friendly competition without being competition.
Without
to
being
WWE.
friends.
It's like WWE is playing with their food.
Yes.
Almost. And AEW is out there, look, we're equals.
Because
we're the
what's the,
second
thing?
biggest company out there. How are you taking advantage? One,
You can't.
you're on Wednesdays.
It's
For you to rival
You know
them,
what that means.
You gotta go to Mondays. You gotta take the chance. Now, it can work,
Mhm.
or it can sink your company.
Oh,
But
it's
just
gonna
the
sink
fact that you are not willing to take that chance
Yeah.
says a lot,
Mm-hmm.
about your mindset.
Yeah.
You do not understand the business.
Yes.
Tony Khan does not take risks.
Yes.
WWE out there making deals with other companies, that's taking a risk.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know if it can affect your product in the long
Yes.
run, and they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan somehow hears this podcast and hears what we're saying now, and he get his act together. You're only still around because WWE wants you
Yes.
to be around. Like, TNA does not affect WWE. AAA does not affect WWE. But they are like using AEW,
Yes.
to get their
Name
name
out
out
there in the
there
news.
at the same time
Mm-hmm.
as AEW. In other words, All In.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to be talking about All In
Yep.
and about WWE while talking about All In.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
The fans.
Yeah.
We want that out there.
And
it gets around social media.
And what
Online.
makes for a better headline? WWE beats AEW, or WWE loses out to NFL. Because if there was no AEW, their competition is what they think they can compete against, which is the NFL. WWE believes that they can compete against the NFL. That's what they want. That's what they really want. That's what they're really competing against right now. That's the truth.
That doesn't make no
That is,
sense. You're gonna compete.
They want to be sports.
You're gonna compete with.
Yes.
It's very hard because boxing. People have a problem with boxing
Mm-hmm.
because the fix is always in.
Yes.
It's all about making money. Other sports, football, basketball, they do not tolerate that.
Yes.
Wrestling is scripted.
Yeah. Did you see what they were trying to do last year? Or like 2 years ago? They were trying to make it illegal to bet on wrestling.
Yeah,
And
that should be.
It's not.
It should be little kids, like on a video game, being able to do that because
They should do it the same way UFC does it,
is
honestly.
so ridiculous.
You should be able to pick your picks for a pay-per-view and have it be like that. Like how UFC, the game does it, where you can pick your picks for the card, which I didn't do thing on this last one. But you could pick your picks on the card, and if you're correct, you get in-game cash, which can get you stuff for your creative fighter and
works.
other fighters. They should do that for the WWE games, honestly. I think that would be really good. You bet on, like, Dominic versus, I don't know, Punishment Martinez. And if Punishment Martinez wins, you get, I don't know, you get new gear. Or you get a pack of cards for that My Faction mode. That wouldn't be bad.
I think what was gonna affect AEW is gonna shake its core is if the Young Bucks decide
They want to
jump
leave
ship.
or retire.
Not so much retired.
Because both of them were
Jump
considering retirement
ship.
like 3 years ago. When their contracts came up, they literally said
That
they were ready to
is
retire.
a problem because I believe if they take their gimmick, especially this gimmick that they have right now,
Of the broke books.
it's pure gold.
Yeah.
For WWE
Yep.
in every way, shape, and form, and these guys were having all the success they have.
Yep.
They do not take themselves serious at all.
And that is what
That is
wrestlers need.
dangerous.
That is what
Yeah.
wrestlers need, is to not take themselves seriously.
But I think they messed up with MJF.
Mhm.
I don't think he's happy.
Yep.
You messed up with the whole Adam Cole angle. You messed up with the whole you can thank me later
Yeah. Messed
know,
up with the Hurt Syndicate.
with the Hurt Syndicate. And now if he does not win,
Mhm.
what happens to him then? And he's locked on a new contract.
For the next, 4 years.
If he starts to mouth off out there,
They do the same thing they did to
you
him
are
last
in
time.
trouble.
They just kick him.
Because you're practicing very petty in Tony Khan. He's concerned with who's gonna jump ship over to WWE. WWE is concerned with releasing people because they don't want this guy. They don't want
Tony Khan to get any of them.
The talent to go over there. Not because you don't
They're
want them
do
to go to
something.
AEW. You don't want them
To do something
to
and to
pretty
be in the
much
news.
poach WWE talent over to talk to them, how good the contracts are, how chill it is over
And they
here.
don't want people
And
questioning
people whose
why didn't
contract
they
is
do
coming
good.
up might look into the free agency.
Yeah.
You know what to say.
WWE doesn't want people also questioning them. Well, if Cross did so good, let's use Cross as an example. If Cross did so good in AEW, why didn't he do good in your company at all?
It's
What
the
was
way
the
it's the
issue?
way you book.
Yeah.
Is they
But people question the booking.
McMahon had one thing.
Yes.
If you were tall,
You are our champion.
muscular,
You're the champion for sure. And that got him into a lot of
eventually
issues.
you were gonna become
The champion.
the champion.
Yep.
It didn't matter how good or bad
And
you
that
were.
got him into a lot of issues because a
That
lot of
was-
those people were not good.
That was his
Kane.
thing.
Kane is mid.
Now you look at, you got people as tall as Omos.
Mhm.
You got people as short as Chad Gable.
Yep.
But unless you're a Cody now,
Yep.
because when Cody was starting,
Unless you're like Seth's height, you're not getting that thing. You're not getting that.
Unless you're these people.
Yeah.
Cody,
You're not getting that belt.
Roman,
Cena.
Seth. You know, Cena now that he's around.
Gunther.
CM Punk.
Gunther.
Those five. Now in the back end, you're gonna have in the back end you're gonna have what is this guy's name?
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso, Gunther.
Same as
No.
Punisher Martinez. Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre.
Bobby.
You know,
Bobby.
maybe towards the back you're gonna have an AJ Styles,
The Steam.
or Randy Orton.
Racist Steam.
You know, no, he's injured. Like that. Those other people.
He's injured and
that
a racist.
Might, maybe even further back, you know, a Dominic.
Yeah.
But you're not really doing anything with nobody else outside of that. So what difference does it make if you
If you
have
fire
Cross,
all of them.
or if Cross goes to do something somewhere else? You're not doing anything with him. It's almost like you are not pushing anybody that's not, you know, in this circle
Yeah,
here.
but-
Men and women.
But we have
no matter what.
But we have to be the best. Always.
You're got Breaker out there. You're not doing anything with him. You got him in a stable with Seth. That's not doing anything. Well, now, Brock came back, so Brock automatically enters
Is in that circle, despite
you know?
being garbage, who all he's ever done in his career is run down to the ring, be boring, get winded, sweat like he just swam in a river, despite doing like 2 moves, panting, gassed out garbage, can't do a promo to save his career.
So,
Cowboy Brock
it doesn't
Lesnar.
matter who they get. It's almost like WWE is not interested.
Mhm.
They want to build, you know, stars for the future, but the
Yes.
future is not now.
Yeah.
The future is when
20 years from now.
Seth, a Roman, a CM Punk
A Cody, they
can't
retire.
go
Yeah.
anymore. So for like a Breaker to get
A crack at the strap.
yeah, or a push, that could be easily 2 years from now.
Mhm.
You know, so that's 2 years to have to wait for a guy like Breaker.
Yeah.
Okay. For a guy like, I don't know. For a guy like, let's say,
Mance?
no, Waller.
Yeah. His opportunity's never,
It
unfortunately.
might be 4 years from now.
Yeah, Matty Wahlberg ain't
You know?
going to be used at all.
For a girl, like a young girl like
Valkyria.
Sol Ruka,
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
might be 6 years from now.
Yeah, Soul Ruka ain't getting used ever.
So-
Because, you're too light?
You're gonna be standing around.
Flippy floppy? I saw
For a
somebody say
while.
she was better than Osprey.
Yeah.
I saw
You're
somebody
gonna be
say that.
standing around for a while.
Soruk is good, but not that good. I can't give you that.
Traveling up and down the roads. But not really doing anything significantly yet. Putting out bad tape out there and stacking up losses.
But this is WWE where the big boys play.
Losses and losses. So let's go.
WWE.
You bring Sol Ruka up to main roster.
Mm-hmm. The fans immediately
In 52 weeks.
connect.
Say she has.
Let's give her 10 matches.
No. I'm talking pay-per-views,
10.
shows,
10.
house shows.
15.
Go 40. Throw a crazy number out.
Yeah, we'll go 40 because you included house shows in there.
If you're lucky, you go 2020.
If you're WWE,
if you are lucky, you go 2020.
If it's WWE, you go 35-5.
You're looking at 25 and 15. Do that in 2 years.
Mm-hmm. That's
50.
Yeah. And 30.
Losses, 30 wins.
Yeah.
Do that in 4 years.
2 years is 50. That's 160. 100 wins, 60 losses. Or no, 100 losses, 60 wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thing was, it's great.
Pretty bad when you're gonna do that, because now go 6 years.
Yeah.
That record might be 250 losses to 100 victories.
Yeah.
And that's not just singles. That's what do you call it?
Tag team matches, triple threats, fatal four ways, ladder matches, whatever.
It also counts
Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble.
This thing,
the Rumble.
Disqualifications.
Yep.
And stuff like that. So they're not all going to be
pinfalls,
clean wins.
What is it?
By then,
count out.
All somebody has to do is point out the obvious.
Mm-hmm. You haven't been doing anything for the past 6 years. I've been
pointing out about Steen.
Yeah.
Doing absolutely nothing in the back prior to getting injured.
Yep.
You will come out, they will dust you off. You'll come out, have a big feud, and then do nothing for months.
Yeah.
Same thing with Nakamura.
Yep.
If that's what you're doing there.
That's what they do to Balor.
Why don't you leave Balor? Balor's been coasting for
It's been 9 years. Yeah, it's been 9 years. Man, I was
not going to do anything with him. You're hanging out there with the Judgment Day, where the only person that's doing less than you is McDonald.
Yeah. Well, it's Carlito and McDonald at one point. Now it's just McDonald.
Carlito was doing more than him. At least Carlito
had a story.
Interfering.
Carlito had a story with Carlito had a story where he was trying to be with Raquel.
And then
they fired him halfway through and then gave it to McDonald.
When Balor will go in the ring, he'll get caught.
Yep.
He'll fuck up.
Yep, and then he loses half his match. And then he loses to Seth 3 times in a year. And I've lost all faith in Balor since.
Ultimately, AEW needs somebody that knows about the business.
I'll tell you one person who won't do it.
To actually be competition.
Yes, I'll tell you the one person who wouldn't do it.
Be something other than what you claim.
Mm-hmm. You are.
You were, which was...
competition?
No, not competition.
The second? The alternative.
The alternative.
Yeah.
Who plays for second place?
Eric Bischoff, apparently. He loves to claim that he did. That WCW was just the alternative. He never tried to compete with WWE. Eric's a lying crook.
When it's on the same day.
Yeah.
Same night.
Yep.
You imagine when WWE have WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Imagine WrestleMania is on April 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
And
All
they
in
decide,
is April 3rd.
And they decide Starrcade is also on April 3rd.
Yeah.
That's how you compete.
Mm-hmm.
You're on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
On shitty ass arenas filled with weird looking people. I don't know where the hell they get these funky looking fans. Your setup is trash.
Great dude.
Right?
Yeah.
You got the roster.
Yep.
You don't have the commentators. You have a decent ring announcer.
Yep.
Your referees suck. Tony Khan does as good as his job as he looks.
Tony Khan don't want to be outside of that backstage at all. He said himself he don't want to be anywhere near the ring.
Had better commentators.
Yes. Better commentator. Michael Cole,
they have
Pat McAfee,
better referees.
Corey Graves.
Okay. They don't have better talent. They don't have better wrestlers.
They don't. Never.
Why are you not taking advantage of that?
Because Seth.
You want to be the alternative?
That's all they want.
Then you cannot talk about being in the same conversation
as WWE. I think that's the issue. Is a lot of the fans love to use that same comparison.
WWE is gonna get tired
of AEW
still existing and being around
and wipe you out,
and they're gonna take you out of business,
and
you are gonna go down as the biggest
what if story in wrestling,
ever, because the one thing WCW didn't have at the time they went down,
a competent person running it,
was this roster that you have. WWE's roster
they had Horace Hogan,
really, really good.
Horace Hogan, Billy Kidman.
This roster that you have, if AEW went franchise down, if AEW, when I hear the franchise, I'm thinking ECW. I'm not thinking WCW.
They had Dark Carnival.
Dark Carnival.
It was ICP, Vampiro, and Great Muta, and then sometimes Raven. It's horrible.
If AEW went under now, if that ship's sunk right now, it will sing with the best roster.
Yes, of all time.
How do you explain that? How do you explain having
the best roster and still failing?
Best team.
Yes, and still failing.
And not lose a game. Not lose a series. But lose
the war.
A championship bout, which is the war.
Well, I'll tell you. Ask the Kansas City Chiefs in that last Super Bowl.
No.
Throwing that game. Mahomes threw.
Mahomes did the job.
Yeah, he did.
He was
somebody
trying to
paid
get
him.
His partner, his teammate engaged.
What is it? Yeah, I'll tell you the one person who won't help AEW in this at all is Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff sits there still salty that WCW went under. And takes that anger out on Tony Khan.
And when that does happen,
he'll sit there and start boogieing.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. AEW's just there, not doing anything.
Yeah.
How much longer is AEW gonna keep feeding off WWE? Oh, we had 700,000 people watch our show today compared to 1.5 for WWE.
Yeah.
Once you are not giving WWE the free promotion that they
crave.
Have been getting.
Yeah. How long till they wipe you out?
No longer matter. You're not important because no matter what you do, we're not benefiting from it. No new fans.
Yep.
We're not making any more money. Let's really put the pressure on you. Wipe you out.
Yeah.
Of existence. There will not be another fucking company that can rival, and that can pretty much be
the end.
Outside of New Japan and Europe or whatever, or even in Mexico. But by them
not having a competition in America, wrestling becomes what it was about 10 years ago. Not 10 years, about 15 years ago,
them,
where it was stale, boring.
Having to deal with TNA. And AAA,
they're weakened.
You can destroy them from within. You get what you want.
Yeah.
But by the time you're done with them, ain't nobody gonna care about TNA and AAA because they're not what they used to be. And to get those fans back to believe that you didn't sell out.
It's going to be
and
very
we didn't
hard.
have to watch, our favorite
company turn into a soulless
our
corporate
top
machine.
Talent, losing to people that were nowhere near their level.
Yeah.
Once fans turn their back on you, it's very hard to get them back. So, WWE can easily be the face of wrestling. Putting bad wrestling out there.
Mm-hmm.
It still wouldn't matter because it is hard to start a company. It is hard
to maintain
build a
company,
but it is even harder to maintain.
Yep.
Now, for 5 years AEW's been around?
Yep.
I think this is the biggest they've been so far.
Yep.
This is the best roster has looked, and you're doing absolutely nothing with it.
Yeah.
AEW has a lot of top talent that don't seem to be selfish, greedy, or care about being the top
champion.
Guy,
They just want to be there.
The champion.
So do something.
Imagine if they did.
Yeah. If they did.
How that competition would really be.
Yeah. Be crazy.
Forget it. On a thing.
AEW has one thing, though, that WCW didn't have.
On an episode of Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine your 20 top guys going at it all show long.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be crazy. I mean, imagine that's who you highlight that night. A Moxley, a Swerve, a Darby Allin.
Fletcher,
Osprey, of
Takeshita.
course. Takeshita, the Rainmaker.
Yep.
Throw the Bucks in there
Hangman.
some way, somehow. Hangman, of course.
Max Caster.
Juice Robinson. You imagine.
Candyman Jay White. David Finley sneaks his trash self into
how
there.
That would be.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But you're not doing that. You got a lot of guys that don't seem to be interested in being the face, the champion, the guy. And WWE is pushing 2 ugly belts out there.
Yeah.
And look at who their champions are.
Their champions
It's more of the same.
Yep.
Okay. So next year, a year from now, exactly a year from now, who are the champions going to be? Because there's a chance that a year from now,
it's still
Cody
Cody
can have Seth's belt, and
Seth
can have Cody's belt.
Yeah. How did we swap? It's the same thing, just different shows.
Yep. That's exactly it.
That's how it goes with WWE. Everything stays the same. And I just want to say one more thing is that AEW does have one advantage over WCW. They're not able to be taken down by bankruptcy. That's the issue.
It's not going to be bankruptcy.
I think it's going to be the WWE.
With all this money
somehow,
that they have,
you're going to fade into existence TNA
as
style.
your TV deals are coming towards an end. I guess WWE is going to step in.
Yep.
And
they said that's the plan.
Take, your sponsorships. Take your TV deals.
They said that's the plan with that thing. That's the plan with this TNA deal, is to make sure that AEW doesn't get a new TV deal. That they don't get another TBS TNT TV
Tony
deal.
Khan,
I think what WWE doesn't realize, though...
Get a decent haircut, because you're out there looking like Sami Zayn's beard. Dude. Get somebody that knows how to run this.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're in WWE's crosshairs right now. And all they have to do is just...
pull the trigger.
And you're out of commission.
Mm-hmm.
So, take advantage of that roster, because that roster, on paper alone,
is great.
WWE does not stand a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Not today, not last year, not next year, not even the year after that. Because some of these guys haven't even hit the prime yet.
Yep. Fletcher.
Mentioning names there and didn't even mention...
Kenny Omega.
No, not Kenny Omega. Swerve.
You did say Swerve.
We didn't even know.
You said Swerve in the thing, in the... What is it? All the people in that 20-man match?
Nope.
I believe you said Swerve.
No.
I believe
I did not say
I was focused on
Swerve.
saying garbage.
No. I mentioned some of the guys. I didn't mention Swerve, and I didn't even mention MJF.
Yeah, MJF.
That's how
could have sworn you mentioned Swerve.
Good that roster.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we didn't even
really
say Samoa Joe.
That is so easy to forget names.
Shibata's phenomenal.
So easy to forget names.
Daniel Garcia. Jack Perry. Just throwing garbage into there.
Didn't even
Guevara.
And this is
Guevara
young
stinks.
talent
Yeah.
here, you know?
Yeah, where is Jack Perry?
And that's just mentioning the guys.
Yeah, that's not even mentioned the women that they have. But with that being said, I think this episode has come to an end. If you enjoyed it, I will see you on the next one. Eric Bischoff is garbage. That's all. Peace out.